try not to lose that part of comedy. Try to like stay invested, but it's hard, especially when you start meeting comics and knowing who they really are. So,
I know.
did you see? Yes, and not know who they are, right? Yeah, so he just, I think he got autism or something.
Shut you! Everybody got autism.
That nigga got Asperger's or something, man. Cause he just be saying shit. You know, for real, cause he just be saying shit.
On the spectrum.
And talking to me like I show up where my feet is at. I don't know what. And, I mean, granted, I have only been doing comedy a year and a half.
But who cares?
Right. That's my thing. Like, with somebody else, no matter how long they've been doing it, I'm always happy for whatever look people get.
I definitely feel that. I feel like I've been.
Oh yeah. Like
yeah.
Yes.
People have sly comments.
Yes.
Like the first time I was going to Funny Bone, like the amount of like sly comments and backhanded comments that I got of like, oh, congratulations, but or how did you get that?
Right.
Well, make sure you don't say this, or make sure you say this, because it's kind of proud. And I'm like,
it's so weird. Like it's just so weird.
It was weird.
But that's exactly why I keep my personal village of the, like in this scene small. I don't share news with people. I mean, outside of like you, Tyson, Neff. Like it's a certain few people, but for the most part, people don't really be happy for what you got going on. So, and it don't bother me. One, I'm older.
I think it's because a lot of people see it as competition.
And no, that's exactly what it is. And I'm not competing with anybody but myself. That's it.
Exactly. But they can't help but see it that way, because to them it's like, well, I'm not getting that booking because you're getting that.
Right.
So they can't separate themselves from that.
Right.
But I mean, I feel like what's for you is for you. If it's not, it's not. But I don't try to dwell on it. People are weird.
Weird as hell.
And I have noticed Columbus is just, I don't know what the word is.
And the scene is growing so much, from what I hear, it's growing. So the small mind mentality that a lot of comics have, I don't get it. Like, you're going to get your opportunity, but you just got to work at your craft, stay consistent, and just mind your business. But everybody sees everybody else as a threat.
Yeah, put yourself out there.
That's
and
it.
I feel like a lot of people do the same things and then expect some grand result, or expect someone that's going to like just find them.
Right.
Whatever. Like, but they're not putting themselves out there, and they're not traveling or posting or, you know, like at the end of the day, social media is king. Like,
no, it is.
I mean, it just is what it is. Like,
it's just.
I think people try to compare themselves to older comedians that have been in the industry for like 10, 20 years who don't use social media.
Right.
And I think they're like,
and
they try to compare themselves to them, but they already have their fan base.
Right.
You know, if you don't have one yet, then what are you doing? You're just going to get into doing these shows here, which you can, but I mean, these little venues, 50, 60 people here and there isn't going to really grow you that fast, I don't think.
And most of the ones that be talking don't be at open mics, don't be out doing, like, don't do nothing. Just pop up and show up and at shows, and it's like, hey man, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there's nothing. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to tell you nothing.
I wish the open mics were better. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's
But
they're becoming like repetitive.
Which is I'm excited to go. So where are we going?
Dating. Oh, maybe I should. Okay, so this is episode 4, and I have with me. We're going our way to Dayton to a mic for. It's one of Jarrell Beeman's mic. I forgot what it's called. It's a weed mic though, but it's actually a good show. I enjoy it. But yeah, we're on our way down here to Dayton. I'm with one of
comedy joint mic.
Comedy
Joint mic.
He changed it. It used to be called Jokes and Tokes. But yeah, I guess he changed the branding of it.
Hi,
But yeah, well, I'm with one of my favorite just artists in the city. She does more than just comedy. She's an actress. Like, so the first time I knew that you were serious, like a serious actress. I don't know if you remember. No, you probably do. We were at a mic, and I said something to you. I forgot what I said, but you stared at me for like 10 seconds, and you just started crying.
I remember that.
Your eyes just started
I
wet.
remember what we were talking about.
I forgot what we were talking about too, but you just started crying, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like I don't even know what I said, but then you just start laughing and smiling. I said, oh man, what the fuck? I would never believe another word you say ever again. But yeah, she's an actress. What do they call? I don't know much about that industry. What is that, like a SAG act? What is that?
Actor. I'm not a SAG actor.
Okay.
I've done one SAG project, but you have
Okay, well that means
to do at least 3 to become SAG.
Oh, you have to do 3 to become, but you're on your way.
Yes.
But she works hard at this craft. Which came first? Well, first of all, this is Miss Tia Santamaria. How long you been doing comedy?
I've been doing comedy for a year.
A year? And she's booked. So that should let you know about her talent. She's not just an actress, she's a comedian too, which helps too on set.
It does. I think they both help each other.
Gotcha. Do you add like stuff from comedy into these roles, or are your roles specific to like?
As of a little bit. I just did a role that was more comedic, but most of my roles have been like drama.
Gotcha. Which one would you prefer?
Drama.
You prefer drama more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do.
What made you want to do comedy? Have you always been funny, or you just?
I have always been funny.
Okay.
I've been always funny my whole life. My aunt used to say I was accidentally funny.
What's accidentally funny?
She said because I would just say stupid shit all the time.
Gotcha. See, I got a wind of you before I seen you at a mic. I got wind of you from your reels. Like I was seeing reels posted onto my on my timeline, and one of my best friends, or one of my best friends. This nigga's in love with you, and he used to send me your reels all the time.
Really?
Yes, he just sent them to him like just because they were funny, but he would send them to me like, you know how you just have like group chats, people just post stuff in there. He was sending your reels all the time, and I never put 2 and 2 together until you were at a mic one time, and you looked familiar, and then I just put 2 and 2 together, like, oh shit, that's the girl that my dude be sending these reels to me about. But yeah, so that's how I first got a hold of you. Then actually the mics, but
yeah, I was doing reels for like 3 years.
Do you enjoy doing them?
Before,
is that a lot of editing and stuff?
So I'm trying to get back into it actually, in a healthy way. So when I was doing it, I was heavily drinking.
Okay.
I kind of started doing them right after my dad died.
Gotcha.
And in 2021, I was doing a little bit before then, but like they got really heavy in 2021 to 2024. But I was just drinking a lot, and you could see in all my reels I have a drink in my hand.
Yeah, like a wine glass or something. But you stopped though.
Yes,
How long have you been done drinking?
It'll be a year on the 29th.
A year? Of this 29th of this month?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Like this my 5th month was yesterday. I'm trying to stop quit, and I'm not trying to quit smoking, but I have stopped smoking I haven't been smoking for like 2 weeks. But weed, not like cigars. I don't smoke cigarettes and cigars, not like that. But liquor, I want done. I don't want no parts of it ever again. Wine, liquor, none of it, nothing.
Yeah. For me, it was like I wanted to test my discipline and my consistency and obedience. And I don't know. I didn't know how long I was going to do it first.
Oh, so you weren't planning to quit. You were just trying.
No, I was planning on quitting.
Okay.
But at first, it started off with like slowing down. Like I wanted to like just slow down my drinking, and I did. Like for the first few months before I quit, I slowed down going out. I slowed down drinking in general. I stopped like buying alcohol, and I would go like if I was out or something. Like, oh, I'm only doing it socially. And then I don't know. It was just like my birthday came, and I really kind of had like a miserable birthday. Like
When's
it
your
wasn't the 29th.
Oh, so it's an anniversary.
Yeah, so I quit on my birthday.
Gotcha.
So the day before my birthday, I had went out, and I just didn't like it. Like I was just like, I was over the partying, I was over the drinks, I was over the bottles. Like, and my friend was really trying to get me to have a good time because she thought we had hookah, bottles, all that, the outsideness. And I was just like, no, I don't want. It literally was something just clicked. Like this is not my life anymore. And the very next day, I just didn't drink anymore. I threw everything out. I kind of changed everything.
Yeah, you're actually like one of the most disciplined people that I know as far as like just lifestyle wise. Like it's been harder for me to actually wrap my mind around that part of it. Well, just being disciplined. But the drinking has been fairly easy. It's been kind of hard just because the only reason why I was even drinking was to conquer my nerves on stage.
And that's another thing too, is like drinking was like that for me because I have really bad social anxiety.
Right, me too.
Like, and stage fright and all of that. Like, and so anytime I go out, I was drinking to like numb that.
And we're out all the time.
Yeah.
So we're drinking all the time.
I was drinking all the time. I was out all the time. And that's just how, I don't know. I think alcohol is really the center of millennial culture, and I don't think a lot of people talk about it.
What you mean?
I mean, it was heavily influenced. I feel like our parents' generation, they were heavily influenced by that free spirit, crack cocaine, cigarettes, like, we're smoking
party drugs and all that
stuff. But I feel like the millennials, they were more so heavily influenced by alcohol. It was like
cool to drink, like wine coolers.
From as early as I can remember, I was drinking since I was 14.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, which I grew up in the suburbs, so it was a little different. That's just what it was. Like, people just drinking, like, beer bombs, keg stands, all that. But what I mean by the culture is, like, if you think about what the movies we were growing up with, what we were watching.
Oh, like
the American Pies, the
Super Bad,
Project X, like all these crazy party movies, the music videos.
That is crazy because if you think about like House Party, there was like light drinking, but it wasn't like
it wasn't heavy drinking.
Yeah, it wasn't
like
heavy.
Get fucked up, hangover. Like I feel like it was just so heavily.
Gotcha.
If you think about all the movies, like in the early 2000s, they were heavily centered around alcohol and party.
Oh yeah.
And same with the music, same with shot.
Yeah.
But it was just like, if you think about
everybody in the club gets tipsy.
Yes, like it was just like, if you think about listening to the music, and I didn't even
think of that.
I didn't even notice it until I stopped drinking. Because when I stopped drinking, I stopped going out. When I stopped going out, I stopped listening to certain type of music. And then when I stopped listening to certain type of music, now when I hear it, I'm like, what the fuck was I listening to as a kid? Like, like it's just love in this club, buy you a drink, tipsy shot. It was just so many everything was about alcohol. Everything, like our music, what we watched, what we listened to. And it was and I feel like that's what created us, the monsters that it is now.
Right.
And I feel like that's why so many people have issues with alcohol now. It's because we just grew up doing it. I mean, it was just normal as a kid to be drinking. To
never
get,
even put that together.
Stills or Four Locos, and there was $2.50. You get fucked up.
Yeah, I never even thought about that. You could, as y'all can tell, I mean, you can see what she looks like. How has it been? So recently, I'm not going to say the comic's name.
Oh, gosh.
I wasn't there. I got there late. But apparently somebody was on stage and they shot at you.
Oh, yeah.
While you were sitting there. Is that annoying?
It is annoying. I was used to, it happened a lot when I first started too. So it's not the first time it happened.
How do you like rationalize that? Like,
I kind of just ignore it.
Yeah.
Like, and then if they like try to talk to me, I'll just set my boundaries. And if you cross those boundaries, then I don't fuck with you.
Gotcha.
Like,
yeah.
So in that case, he's already crossed the boundary because I already shut him down before. Like, he's already done that before, and I've already said I wasn't interested before. So I don't like feeling like
definitely on the spectrum, though, so I could tell.
Which I can see that.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely, that boy got a big cable bill.
Yeah, I just can't.
Yeah, now, okay, I don't look like it, but I got that. I used to get that a lot, like DMs and stuff from women comments, and it would make me so not uncomfortable, but it would make me like more reserved than I am already. It make me not even want to talk because I don't want to give nobody the wrong impression. First of all, I don't know these people, and you just don't want to. And then we're working at our craft and trying to figure this out.
That's how I see it. I'm like, I'm working. Like, don't bother me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. And I'm not gonna actually. I'm not gonna put it while I'm saying this, but I don't really think I want to date a comedian.
Yeah.
Like, and I might put my foot in my mouth one day, but I just don't think.
Wait, why not though?
At least in Columbus.
Yeah. I think not dated, but I've messed with a comedian before, and it's a different experience only because I don't think comedians are really idealistic as far like their philosophies in life are warped. And the way that we go about things, I do think that comedians are more practical as far as like common sense wise. I think more times than not, comedians are centered in common sense, where they can think through things. Not like normal people. Normal people, like, I don't even want to say normal people. I'm just saying people that aren't comics. Because there's certain things that I could talk to a comic about that I know that they can relate to or understand, or at least they're thinking about what the conversation is, that I can't have with a person that's not really a comic, or even an artist.
So
not even just a comic, just an artist.
Would you prefer dating a comedian?
See, me and Tyson talked about this before, and I don't know if I prefer it. I wouldn't be against it, but I've seen it not work more than it has worked, and then
I've seen it not work more than it has.
Yeah, and it makes the scene when you're out with people that work together and then they're not together no more. You can feel that tension, and I don't like that part of it.
That's why I said Columbus, because I wouldn't want to. I've already felt what it feels like just to have some type of that energy.
Yeah.
And I don't want that to continue. I felt very uncomfortable.
Yeah. But I prefer
Exposed.
artists. Yes.
It's very exposed, and I'm very private. Like,
very. That's me. I am
people
very.
would only really name my baby daddy. Like, I'm not like just like out there, and I don't want people in my business.
Right.
And I don't post my dudes. Like, I don't dudes. I don't have any business.
But you are in it. But this thing though too, I'm very private in that manner too. Like, as far as like who I deal with, I don't talk about it on stage. I don't do names. I don't post pictures. I don't do any of that. But what we do, and I know where I see myself in this industry, and then what I want to do. I kind of want to get into acting at some point in time, but in where my path is, the altitude of my path that I want to go, the trajectory. I mean, and the trajectory you're on, we won't get that privilege to be that private. Because even when you're out on this level, and I like to think of it like this, even in this scene, I don't take anything in this scene personally, but when things happen, as far as like even dating, let's just say I was dating another comic. If something happened and went wrong, and then now I gotta like maneuver around that uncomfortable environment, it's only preparing me for the next level, because it's going to get, whatever we feel like we're going through now, it's going to get worse. Without a doubt, it's going to get worse.
What do you mean by that?
As far as eyes on you, people in your business, people wanting to know who you with, know what you're doing. Like, it's going to get worse. And this is just good practice. I'm not saying that if I dated somebody now, I'm just using them for practice, but I'm just saying as far as...
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, people just in your business.
Yes. Like
I will say that, yeah.
It's going to get worse.
And I didn't realize that people would care so much or be in my business as much.
Are you serious?
I did not know. Like, I was like, I always shock myself by how much people care about me. Because it's truly like, when I be hearing the stories that people say behind my back, and then they come back to me, and I'm like, really? I did that? Like, I don't know. It's just like, and it's beyond, it's beyond comedy. It's beyond comedy. I mean, just like in general, like even the other social circles that I would frequent in, like before I stopped drinking and stuff, like it was just always drama, and it was always someone else putting my name into something that had nothing to do with me.
Right. But that's the thing.
Or just me standing next to somebody, or somebody thought we were dating at some point.
I get it. No, I still get it all the time.
It's just like you can't even be attractive and stand next to people or have friends that are men or be around anybody, or else someone's going to take that snippet and then
it's going to get so much
tell
worse.
Someone like, oh, this person's dating, I saw them out. I'm like, what the?
It's going to get so much worse.
I know, it's terrible. And I'm like, dang, this is happening to little me. And I'm like,
and that's the thing, like
now I feel so bad for celebrities. I don't even know if I want to be a celebrity. Like,
no, you don't really got a choice, because that's where you're headed. That's where you're headed, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this stuff is practice for that. That's why I don't take anything personal. Like how we were talking about what homeboy said to me after the Donnell Rollins show. I didn't take that personal, because I know that it's going to get worse. Yeah. I'm not about to fight or get mad at everybody who got something to say about me, or who don't like a position I'm in. It just doesn't make sense to do that. So it's going to get worse for you.
Oh, I know. I've dealt with it my whole life, so I'm kind of used to it, but always shocked. Like, really be like, damn, but because I've dealt with this in high school. Like,
yeah, every time somebody see, I've gone on stage and did like not even, I wouldn't even count it flirting with you. I would just say like little stuff, like in a joking manner. But when I hear like somebody sincerely get on stage and pull up from half court shooting a shot at you, it is so cringy. Where I'm like, oh my God, please don't do this. Like, not in this room right now. Like, just, it's weird. It's always weird.
Yeah, especially when it's like 8 of us in the room.
Yeah.
It's like, of course they're talking about me.
Right.
I'm the only girl.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And it, never mind. I'm not gonna put down the whole thing. And you're a triplet. So, are all of y'all have the same sense of humor, or do you have to censor yourself around them too?
No. So me and my twin brother probably have the closest sense of humor. I'm funnier than him now. Okay. And then me and my sister, she's funny, but she's more sensitive.
Gotcha. So would that joke bother her?
No, it wouldn't bother her. No. When I said it on stage, she was cracking up. No, I don't think my humor bothers them unless it's like directed towards them, like if we riffing or something.
Oh, then that'll hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
But how do you roast the twin? How do you roast the triplet?
I don't know. It's just being like in the moment. I don't know. It's just some shit. See, my family, we used to all get together and just talk shit about each other.
Gotcha.
Like, it was like we'd have riffing sessions and then like riff on each other, and then like if your joke wasn't funny, they would like knock on the wall, and it was like the funniest thing. So I kind of want to break
something
that.
Subtle like that would
be like,
make you get out.
You said a joke and it would be quiet, and then somebody like, and then like the whole room would start cracking up, and it would be like, I don't know. But we used to do that all the time.
What are you sensitive about?
I'm sensitive about what would hurt my feelings.
Hurt your feelings.
I think the only thing that hurts my feelings is when people question my character.
Gotcha. But that's hard. Look, but you're an actress, so you can jump in and out of character.
No. That's not what acting is.
Okay, so what is it?
That's not what acting is. And I think that's the thing. I think people think because you act, and I dated a guy who, when it was right when I first started acting, recently within the last 2 years, we briefly dated because I knew like this isn't my person. But acting isn't just like becoming these new people and then like you're like a master trickster or something. I feel like
that's what I thought.
People think that like acting is like you're like a master liar, and
yes, that's what I think it is. So what it? So now you can school me. So what is it exactly?
Because I think it's becoming somebody else, but staying true to yourself. So like my character of who I actually am will never change, no matter what character I am. Like I mean, if you can just look at all of the greats, look at Viola Davis, Denzel Washington, they're always authentically themselves, even though they're different characters.
Gotcha.
But you're never like, oh, who is that? Like you never like question someone's. You know what I mean? But I feel like for some reason it gets like misconstrued as actors, like, oh, you're fake.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about fake, but yes,
or you're acting.
yes, that you can.
People think you could just turn on acting like this, like, and if that was the case, you'd see way better actors on TV. Like it's like.
So it's a process that you actually have to go through.
Process.
So it's not something that you can have. Okay, so it's not something that's gonna happen in a moment. Like well, I'm about to just lie and be an actor right now.
Yeah, like it's gonna. That would be so obvious. It'd be terrible acting. Like I feel like people, like when people are really good at acting and you believe the character, they spent months working on that character, developing the backstory,
and that's
creating
like
that world.
So that's a slap in their face to think that. To their craft, to just assume somebody can just jump in and just do that.
It's extremely insulting.
Got you. Okay. Now I learned something new. I can stop saying that to people now because I didn't even look at it that way.
And then to stay in character.
Stay in it.
Because that's the whole new thing. A whole bigger portion of it is like it's easy to like, okay, you can do a little 10-second clip or a 30-second clip, but like when you're acting, you have to be in that character and redo those takes over 12 hours, the same damn scene, not the same scene, but you know what I mean? It's like you're constantly being triggered and put back into those places. Like that's extremely difficult to do, and I think a lot of people don't realize how much like work that takes, so it's energy it takes.
So there's a huge difference between acting and improv.
Yeah,
because improv is that in the moment.